Hello, everybody, and Big Brother is starting right now, the finale. There's Julie, and here we go. Bean's with us. Hey, Bean.
Hi. Oh, remember when the leftovers were a thing? That was nice.
I forgot that freaking out, that punk rock outfit that whatchamacallit had to wear. Yeah. Oh my God, that's so hilarious. I forgot about it.
Doesn't it seem like 20 years ago? I'm
sure at that time we were like, that is totally lame. No punk rocker would ever wear that. And now we're like, oh, that's funny.
Like, oh, that's cute. Yeah, that's pretty cute.
So we turned old during the season.
We've aged 20 years since the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Yeah, Jamie and I are both ex-punk rockers, but punk rockers never die. We just stand in the back with our arms folded.
That's true. Yeah, punk rockers turn into folk music fans or rockabilly kids, right?
Oh no, we didn't go rockabilly.
Oh, I did for a minute. For a hot minute.
My punk rocker husband has gone full. Kids, get off my lawn. That's where we're at.
Well, it's not serious until the New Balance shoes come out.
No, he doesn't have those.
All right. Thank goodness.
Shoo. So David said he's traveling today, so he may try to pop in and say something, but
might get to.
We'll see. Do you watch Friday nights?
Little Turner. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I watched about 5 minutes of it.
Okay, I watched it. I watched it because I can't help it.
I watched
it's so
the competition.
It's so horrible.
Yeah, I watched the little competition part with the wiener grabs. And then... That one's so mellow, though. It's so mellow compared to some of them they've had.
Exactly.
Like they could have just fallen asleep, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It didn't seem very... It's just going to be one of those things that who gets tired first, right? Though I will say it looked pretty easy to stand.
Did you put your votes in for America's Favorite Player?
Absolutely.
All right.
And I may or may not have stuck with Girl Power. I'm just saying.
May or may not, maybe.
At this point, I'm just like, that just makes the most sense.
Oh, I like when she wears a really simple cut dress like this. This is good.
Yes. It's very classy on her.
Yes.
Right? Because she's more a classic person.
Yep.
So she needs to
definitely.
Though I will say that one day she had her hair all like poofed out. It was kind of like she thought she was going to go see, like she was going to go see Poison or something.
He's some Bon Jovi.
Yeah, 100%. Look at that dress.
Maker.
Yeah, you fixed that dress.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I just don't think there's any way it could be Monty at this point.
Ugh, Monty.
I mean, he's still a decent guy. He's a good guy. And he did fine. I'm really glad that he didn't do the thing that David said he was going to do, which was like just turn it on and win everything.
Just sweep it at the end. He, I don't know. He let me down. Let me down a little bit.
Yeah. He should have kept Brittany. That was smarter.
Look at this.
There's multiple handholds, so it looks like you can kind of adjust your hands around if you need. You know what I mean? If you need to, like.
I suppose you could get a little nauseated, but I mean they're not swinging.
No, this looks better than some of the ones that they've had.
It's like some bizarre take on the bull ride.
Yes, and this is Weenie Fest.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's a lot of festivals out there, but I feel like Big Brother was just making them up. Come on, let's get some actual festivals. Because I guarantee you, there could have been some like tie-in with different states. Different states have fun festivals that are like quirky and unique.
Oktoberfest for one.
We did have the Bavarian. Oh no, that was Amazing Grace. Sorry.
Yes. With the singing and the songs.
Yes, on the log.
I like their little their steam special effects. Smoking grill.
They're so hot. So on Friday they did show Turner really kind of more got into his. They showed how annoying Brittany was, much more so than Jasmine, much more than we thought. Kind of even what we saw. Oh man,
yeah, little jazz.
I don't even know.
Jazz.
No, Turner does not like her at all.
No, not even a little bit.
Like, I think she was already probably not his favorite person, and then they were besties, and then that just killed it for him. Before he could probably try and keep his distance a little bit.
Oh man, the Benny Hill fast forward action.
Where's the yakety stacks? Come on.
We need the sexy ladies to come running in their fishnets and then run back out.
I would think that for this particular challenge, that right there, Monty's, that's in his benefit, right? He's probably got the widest arm span, and
he can actually, like his hands can latch on the other side.
Oh, poor Megan. Now she's a hot dog. Frankenfurter. Okay, I take back what I was saying before. That's kind of, oh no. I don't think my neck or my back would be okay after that.
That's a little jolty, right?
Yeah. Like a really bad ride at the carnival.
That looks a little neck pain.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah. Terrence is lucky he's not there. You better hold on.
I'm just thinking about how Chris Kattan would do with this.
Oh no, he couldn't even step up there. That's too high.
Not even.
We'd have to like lift him up and put him over on it.
That little Chris.
Poor Chris.
And when you have everything on the line, it feels like do or die. Like you will do anything to make your body not give up on you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because if you win this, you don't have to do the other two.
Yeah.
Or you get a break in between.
You have to get in there and like hug that, right?
I don't like that. You must be much farther behind me.
A little bit. She rolled off the wiener.
No. Taylor was supposed to be the one at the. Darn it.
I know.
Fine, whatever. You just go ahead and gain your strength there, girl. Recharge. Oh man, that is really. It is like a bucking bronco, but you got to stand up. You can't even.
Yeah.
Oh. We're almost done, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Again, there's not nearly enough cussing.
Maybe they just have their mics off.
They've got to. I would be swearing so much.
Yeah, I'm going to guess right here the mics are not on for us to hear because they put the sound effects over it.
It's just a string of obscenities at this point.
Oh my gosh. Oh. How much longer? Jeez. I mean, Monty almost went down. I thought he wouldn't have much left then after that. Oh, jeez, Louise.
The whipping noise is really getting to me.
All right, there we go. Oh yeah, you better super duper congratulate him on that.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I think that it was I think that was a bad one for the knees.
I'm super surprised though that Turner had the little skinny Turner was able to hold on that whole time.
Well maybe
done, Turner.
Maybe when it whips back, he doesn't have the weight. His hands don't have as much weight.
That could be it.
I'm pretty sure he's going to take Monty the final 2. Which just means me with
His hair looks pretty awesome now.
I know. It's all poofy. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm digging her pantsuit. Is it a dress or a pantsuit? It looked like pants when they panned out.
Yeah, it's a pantsuit. Mm-hmm.
It's cute. Or it's sparkly. It's pageant.
Well, it's the dress or whatever that she got all the heat for putting on when like the girls had her try it on.
Yes. Well, that could have been
girl.
that could have been bad luck that I tried on before. If that was your finale outfit and you don't want to try it before finale, right? Couldn't that be like bad luck, bad juju?
Pride thing?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to have a Dr. Will roundtable
Yeah.
because Dr. Will, does not watch any of this. He just comes in and interviews people.
He's phoning it in. Maybe he actually will phone it in. We'll see.
Right.
Could you see him on a video screen, a la Max Headroom, and he's asking him questions?
That would be great. Got to get a little stutter in it.
Because he looks a little plastic, like Max Headroom now.
Yeah, he's looking a little androidish. A wee bit. Okay, so we got Turner. Turner wins the first one.
Yep.
I know who wins the second one, but I'm not saying anything.
You do? Oh, you bad girl. You peeked.
I peeked the Twitter. You bet.
Okay. Oh, so there's nothing. If you told us what Twitter says, you will be spoiling us, right?
Yes.
On anything?
The feeds didn't go down until this afternoon.
Oh, okay. So Dr. Will have a little sit down with all of the jury members, and we'll see kind of what they're thinking, right?
Yeah.
Someone is missing. Who is it?
That's what I'm really curious about.
Bean's asking who's missing. That's David. David's gone. He's on a business trip.
Mr. David.
He's spending some sort of. They're doing some sort of security thing in a mall tonight. So.
Yep.
Anyway,
big man's work.
Yeah, he's learning stuff. So that's good. That's good. Got to keep the shoppers safe during the holiday season.
If he gets a second to, he will.
Yeah, he will.
Probably from the men's bathroom in secret.
Yeah, right?
Could be my hopes. Like, don't let anybody know me here. But who won?
So I got caught up on our other CBS shows. Was very happy with that first episode of Amazing Race.
Yeah,
super happy. Because there was our big brother couple of Derek and Claire doing so well. Like I didn't expect them to, because they came in first place, right? They got to the pit stop first. They each won like $2,500. They said they've been dating for a year since the end of last Big Brother, and see, and that almost is better, right? There was no showmance. Maybe they kind of flirted a little bit. But they wait till they're outside the house.
And that was fun. That was fun news to find out.
It was.
So happy.
Because even if you really like somebody inside the house, once it becomes a showmance, it now becomes this thing of, was it real or was it not? Neither party will ever know.
No. And I'll tell you, there are so many people I like better outside of the house than I ever did in their season. So we got family, we got a live audience.
Well, think about it. When you talk to people, normally you probably like them better in a public setting than if you went home with them and heard how they acted there.
The real them?
The real them, yeah. All right.
Next comp.
Very cool. I feel like both of them.
All of our festivals.
Yeah. So they have to put them in, they have to put them in.
Do you think you'd do good?
I feel like both of these guys are going to do pretty good. I would probably not do good. Maybe. I don't know. I wonder, can you take them off and line them all up on that side before you start going?
Before you lay them out? I'm not sure.
You know what I mean? Like lay them out kind of in order, and then you just come and just grab them and
I think maybe my memory, like 15 years ago, could have been good at this, but I don't
Yeah.
think I could now.
I think, obviously there would be some that you would find right. You would remember right away. But, or that, this one came after this one, or this one came before the other one.
Yeah.
But there would definitely be some holes, I think. Because by the name, sometimes you can't even remember what the heck it was.
Yeah, because some of them don't make sense.
Exactly. Get Lit? What was Get Lit?
Probably sounds a lot cooler than it was.
I'm going to start with the Vita billboard since I know those pretty well. It's pretty hard to forget the unprecedented twist that's
All right, then.
And the Vita pump that week for me.
Yeah, they must have to go one at a time.
1, 2, 3, VIP.
So this is kind of like the wall challenge they used to do.
But they combined it with the swingy thing of
right. You're swinging
comics.
instead of having to climb up the wall. You're swinging across.
Yeah. And I have to say the swingy thing is pretty slow.
It is.
But at least it's slow for everybody, I guess. Right?
That's true.
But it seems a little it doesn't seem like they should they could get some 30
Like,
to
can
40
you just
up there or something.
push?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
jump off of it. Zing.
I mean, come on. This is important.
Right? Yeah, that part would drive me crazy. It feels like it's dragging.
Yeah. I mean, unless they use that time productively to think about the next one, looking at their board.
Yeah.
They're kind of,
Oh my god, I can't. It's torture. It's so slow. Like the ones at the school playground go faster.
I mean, she looks like she's going pretty quickly, but I mean, she doesn't seem to be taking too much time in between. She seems to be grabbing something, going across, placing it, going straight back, grabbing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
she doesn't seem to be standing
struggling.
around.
Get lit and mark us locked down. I just need to grab them, put them on the HOH billboard, and buzz it. Come on, Taylor. Finish this strong. Oh my god.
Snooze-a-thon. She's a runner.
She did it. Okay, so it looks like they can carry 2 at a time, right? One on each hip, one on each hook.
There, see, the last one she pushed really fast across it.
And she had 2, right? Because I was
Yeah.
like, you don't have to make a trip each time. It's just 2 and 2. Oof. Monty's not going to win this thing. No, I don't think so. I think Taylor's going to win this. I don't know. Maybe he will.
All of this crumbly stuff on the ground bothers me. I'm like, they're going to slip and break their neck. my mom.
Is this
mom
crumbly or is it just scuffs?
There's crumbles. Like it moved when she stepped on it.
Ew. It's like they painted it, but the paint didn't stick. It's like now it's
I'm not
moving up.
entirely sure what the set design choice
Yeah,
was.
yeah. It looks like the paint's coming up. And the lines look like not really lines. I mean, maybe they were going for a very distressed look, like it was really outside.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, see, it's moving under his feet. Ugh. Break your neck.
ooh, you know what? I will say that pie fest was pretty good.
Oh my god. It was the worst.
Pie's my favorite. So that one I'd be like, okay, I'll play that one. But
You clearly had a jet engine pass your window.
oh yeah, that was a car. Yeah, that was somebody's car that they thought. Sorry. It's so nice here today. We have the windows open, so I didn't even think of that before we started recording. Sorry.
It was a sound effect for Monty swinging across that thing super fast.
Hey, then it works.
Across there. Look at him. He was
Wait,
flying.
Can you guys hear the train now? Okay, that was the train. Well, wave.
Ooh. The Do I See the VIP? I sucked at that one.
Like Woodstack? I don't remember Woodstack.
That's a faker.
He says he's flying through it, but I think she did better. Or maybe
Watch him cross this thing though, like his little.
Oh, you think he's like
flies
he's swinging his weight?
Yeah, like
faster?
he's zipping. See how fast
Okay.
he's zipping?
But is he standing? But is he taking more time standing there? Though? You're right. He is kind of like propelling himself a little.
Yeah, he's jet engine across
Oh
it.
no!
Oh, there's the let's go. I was wondering when we were going to get that this season.
Let's go. Also,
Oh,
it
here we
is
go.
so.
I'm so confident in my run that I'm trying to disguise a really big smile. I don't need these guys thinking I'm getting too cocky, but I feel really good about my performance. Let's see how you did. You finished with a time of 7 minutes and 4 seconds.
I don't know. Then he sees her trying good. Ooh, see, that's a pretty good time.
Without further ado, let's see how you did. Congratulations, Monty. That means you're joining me in the final head of household competition. Yes, I'm beat Taylor, and I'm so excited.
So now
Now
dang it.
it's up to one of the guys if Taylor gets there.
Okay, so if one of these guys is going to get final HH. I really thought she was going to get final HOH. Anyway, but does Turner want to take Monty to the end? Yeah, I don't think either one of them wants to take Taylor, do they?
Monty wins by a handful of seconds, and I am absolutely devastated.
It doesn't matter who Monty takes. I think he loses either way.
I
feel like, but I think I could be wrong. We'll see. I guess
I feel like I hate that she didn't get to secure her spot herself.
Yeah.
And taking final 2 with him. From there, I got to craft a really good argument on why I started to win the game. I'm going.
And I'm gonna tell you that in the last 24 hours on the live feed, she's been practicing like things that she's gonna use for her speech if she does get to, and it's gonna be good.
Okay,
it's gonna be really good if she does get the chance to use it.
Okay.
I'm confident that if I win part 3 of the final HOH competition, I can easily win against Taylor or Monty in a jury vote. And since Monty has been loyal to me this entire game,
I like that when Turner's wearing the HOH robe, it really just looks like one of his outfits.
Oh my gosh. The way that they were so mean to him about telling him that he was dirty and stinks. It was kind of getting me mad.
Right?
I would, because I think you would to me. I 1,000% would to you. Like, there's no question.
Both Turner and Taylor think that I'm taking them to final 2. If I take home that last part of the final HOH competition, then I'm going to have to make that choice.
Dude, he's going to throw it to Taylor. I mean, he's going to throw it to Turner. So he doesn't have to pick.
But I think the jury's going to really respect the moves that Turner has made in this game. So I think I have a better shot at winning that $750K.
I can see it.
You know what I mean? Because he's not going to want to have to pick between them.
I actually I ran through that scenario in my head that I was like, oh no.
No, I don't think that.
Okay, let him in.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to have to pick between them.
So, Monty will face off against Turner for the final head of household
All right.
of the summer.
So yeah, so they started talking about Turner and how dirty he was. Now,
They will decide
I will say, you have to wash your clothes. So if he was not washing his clothes, that is disgusting. If he's walking around barefoot around the house that everybody makes a mess in, and he's walking outside and he's walking back in and his feet get dirty, the bottoms of his feet are dirty. Like, I think we've all been there. But that's not his fault. He just didn't want to watch. He didn't want to wear socks or shoes. And I'm down with that.
Just rinse your feet off. That's
Yeah,
all.
no big deal. I'll just rinse my feet.
Right. Well, like I said, he often reminds me of my baby brother, who also walks around barefoot at any given chance because he lives on an island, and why not?
Well, yeah.
So Taylor. So what do you think? Do you really think that Monty and Turner will absolutely take each other? You don't think that Taylor stands a chance?
I think Monty doesn't want to make that decision because I think it would be really hard for him. If he was forced to make the decision, it would be hard for him, and I don't know which way he would go. But Turner,
I think that Monty believes that he might have a better chance against Taylor than he does against Turner. But I think that Monty's having a really hard time in general because I think that he's close enough to both of them for, obviously different reasons.
Right.
That
close to them in different ways. Yeah.
In different ways that, I think he's going to have a tough time with it. I could see him almost saying, you know what, I have enough faith that Turner's going to pick me and throw it. You're right. But also.
But if you do that, you have to really be super sure they're taking you. And does he 100% trust him that much?
Exactly.
That hard?
Does he really trust him? I don't know.
He's an 8.
So Bean's making some predictions over here.
What's Bean got?
Bean says that if Monty and Taylor were against each other in the finals, that Monty would get Terrence, Kyle, and Jasmine's vote, and that Taylor would get Joseph, Alyssa, Brittany, Michael, and and Turner? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So
I'm pretty sure Taylor would definitely get Michael and Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the only two votes that Taylor would have a hard time getting would be if Turner was in there and Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
I think she could convince anybody else, don't you?
Yeah. Man.
I don't know. It's gonna be a tight one.
I hope it's her. It'd be a nice victory. Although I did hear from one Big Brother fan, but are they really a fan if they say, "Yeah, I stopped watching after Taylor won HOH"?
What? Of all the times in this season, why would that be the time to stop watching?
I don't know. I think I learned something about somebody, and I'm not seeing it, but it was something I overheard somewhere, and I went.
I think that maybe somebody just showed you their cards.
I know.
There are so many different times this season that I could see someone going, you know what, I'm out. But not that one.
Well, maybe he wanted Kyle to win. I bet. Pooch. Pooch Nation or something.
Loving him some Pooch.
And they'd bring back the Arsenio, the woo, woo.
Pooch would definitely have it because of the dog pound. It would definitely be
exactly.
Oh, not Pooch.
Oh, look they kind of match. His bandana that kind of matches Monty's shirt. That's cute.
The winner of Big Brother will be chosen by the jury. Recently, they met to discuss the merits of
his hair's so fluffy right now. Look at how fluffy Turner's hair is.
I do really like Monty's shirt though.
Yeah, he's got like the just enough button down, just
enough. Yeah.
You know, I got my money actually on Turner.
All right.
I think that'd be a good move for him right now.
I think Brittany's coming soon to meet us. It's her time.
I think there's a good chance it's Brittany. I think she's starting alone in the house right now. I really would love to see her make it to
wow.
the night, but,
do you? Oh, wow.
What do you think's coming out?
So I gotta go with Brittany. I think she put Turner and Monty in a tough position last
Dude,
Do you
I
remember
love
when-
Michael's jacket? Cute.
Because I think she's the one who had my back last week. So fingers crossed it's not her, but she is alone in that house.
But do you remember that video that NSYNC did where they were like mannequins? They were like plastic.
Yes, yeah.
That's what Will looks. He looks like he's an NSYNC doll of himself. What is going on? He's so shiny.
With no further ado, can we please meet our next juror?
Ooh.
Oh my god.
So Taylor won HOH, and then
You know,
Oh,
Brittany
see?
really-
So Joseph is excited when he hears that Taylor won HOH. So that means he's gotten over it. Good. I'm glad because I worried about that. Poor
I
kid.
know. You know, she does have like the crazy eyes, but she really is very beautiful, Brittany. I don't like the people that don't think that she is a 10. She's beautiful.
So he can buy some muffins.
She's not
At the end, it's
horrible.
in the
No.
game, and he was one of the four that started the leftovers. He did
She has like a more wholesome beauty.
Yes.
competition this season, so it was a lot harder.
If she brought a crock pot to a gathering, you would try it. You would eat it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Without any
would.
problem.
Unless there was mushrooms in it.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying you
Oh,
wouldn't
wait.
worry. She looks like she could cook, and like she could do all of the like
He was in the right room.
Could bake
practical,
something nice.
like she knows how to do practical things.
You know, he was HOH the leader.
She could throw a dinner party, I bet you. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
But like Alyssa, don't eat anything she makes.
Mm-mm.
She can't cook.
Takeout only.
DoorDash.
Own up to your moves. He's not owning them yet, so I guess we'll see if he ever does.
And Turner has confidence, but is not active in the strategy of making moves happen.
Mhm.
He doesn't take life serious. Like nothing's really serious to him.
Turner would literally fall asleep during strategy meetings for the leftovers, or he would ask something.
No, see, Michael, I think you're being a little too petty here.
But if I know that I'm locked in, I'm just gonna sit back and chill because I'm safe beyond safe. I'm chilling. I do think that he's a lot smarter.
See, I don't think that's a fair assessment of Turner. I think that's just Turner's natural thing. Why should he freak out?
I lived in a van.
Well, Turner definitely makes more emotional moves than he does strategic.
Turner does?
Yeah, and his biggest moves were pushed by Monty and Joseph.
Doesn't show us that, then that's something to consider.
I think there's a difference here. The difference between Taylor and Turner is there's strategy behind Taylor's move. She's not letting someone else.
Like his Alyssa move,
Mhm.
it happened. He was gonna keep her. He was gonna vote to keep her, but he changed his mind because she was like, I don't know that I could be friends with you outside of the house if you vote me out. And then he got super butt sore about it, and that's what pushed him to go, well, fine, I'm voting you out then. Like he is a very emotional player.
But they see him as not making any move. Like,
I do want to know where's more the deliberate.
Because he's not owning it. If he just said it out loud, that's different.
and Jasmine's one of to say they moved from here to there to move from here to there. That's all she did. She barely moved at all.
The way that she managed herself to be silenced. mean, I will say this.
So much car trouble today.
And I think it looks very safe.
Car trouble's not fun. I really feel like this is really going to be split between
Yeah.
Monty and Taylor.
They're
He's tied for a record now in competition wins. I think that speaks volumes.
ooh, yeah.
I think he is overly confident in his ability to win this game, and he's getting a little sloppy socially.
I feel like I just couldn't connect with him. I feel like it was kind of like talking to a politician. I never really got nothing real out of it.
I think from my perspective, Monty was instrumental in the leftovers forming. I think that was a turning point of the game. I think that's a huge point for Monty.
I don't think they're even that sure though. Even
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I love it when the jury isn't completely set going into the end.
agreed.
Coming up, we'll crown the
I also like the point that they made about he did break the record, right, for the comp win. That is something
That he tied it, yep.
that I had forgotten as part of his claim.
But I really do like it when they don't when there's not a lock-in, because I want that last plea to the jury to maybe do something.
To still have a chance, right?
I feel like it's an important part of the game. I think it is. I think in like something like Survivor, where the jury members still get to have a little bit of active membership to the game during the tribal councils, to actually have to deliver that speech when they've kind of been watching your game a little bit. I like it. I like it a lot better when you've got to use that as part of your game rather than just it's taking up airtime and they've already made up their mind.
Yeah, and they've all done things differently, but all played good games. I mean, this is the first year that I could say really that they all worked hard to get to the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't think there's one person
none of those
the final three that
was
really
the goat,
had it.
right?
Yeah, that had it. None of them were a nothing, and none of them really had a standout game as far as game moves and things go. But I think it's an equal triplet to be at the end.
Yeah. No, it's a good group, actually. But I mean, it's hard. It was really hard for me to try and figure out who did I want to win, who did I think would win.
Well, I mean, that's just it. If Michael made it down to the final two, I mean, he wins it. There's really no conversation needed. He wins the game. So, yeah, we'll see where their head's at. I don't know. I feel like it really was split down the middle between Monty and Taylor, though.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't think Turner has as strong of a chance up against either of the other two.
No, you don't think so?
Mm-mm. No.
Hmm.
Especially with Michael, like kind of pointing out like Turner's biggest flaw was not owning the moves that he.
Yes, that's true.
He's going to use.
Well, maybe he's going to maybe he was keeping hush hush about it. Maybe he will own them in his speech. You know what I mean?
Well, I would hope he would, because if he doesn't,
because if you're owning,
because
like, how are you owning them before that? In the goodbye messages? Is that how would they have owned it before?
Well, that's exactly it, because it's the same. It's the reason why Paul lost twice, because he made all these moves and was the most strategic player in his season, but yet he acted in every single goodbye message that, oh, I'm so sorry this happened. I had nothing to do with it.
Oh man.
And then at the end, it was like he didn't have that to, he didn't have that check to cash. So
Nope.
It's like, how do you let them know that you did it without making them mad? That's the key goodbye message.
But I feel like you can't do it during the game to the other players when someone goes out. You can't own it there during the game. You know what I mean? It could only be in goodbye messages, and even then,
yeah, it has to be in goodbye messages for the most part.
So when he says that Turner hasn't owned the things he's done in the game, well, maybe he will.
Maybe. And I think that's what Michael was saying. If he doesn't own it, then he doesn't deserve credit for it.
Right. Because otherwise he's not even recognizing it himself, right?
Yeah, then it's just like it happily
fell in his
accidentally
lap.
happened.
Mhm.
Big Brother. It is time to crown the final
Oh,
hustle of the summer. This
I'm so happy to have a live audience back.
It's nice, right?
I have missed it so much.
$250,000 prize. It's time to get things started.
Okay.
Julie.
For the last time this season.
Oh, something with cocktails again?
Turner, Monty, as winners of the first 2 rounds of the HOH competition.
I like that one thing they did that one year with the cocktail that if they didn't make it right, it blew up in their face.
This competition is called Jury
That was
Fest.
good.
I love that. I love that. It was pretty funny.
Wasn't that on Celebrity?
Was it? It probably was. Yeah. It was just like.
Your job is to prove just how well you know your former housemates, who now sit on the jury. You're about to watch a series of short Jury Fest videos. These will feature a specific member of the jury. Each video.
This is
you
that
got
one
like
where.
you're like a whole 5 seconds ahead tonight.
Sorry.
Your job is to pick out which statement is
That means you can hear it too loud.
false.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
For each correct answer,
Whoops!
you will receive 1 point. The house guest with the most points after 8 videos.
But yeah, this is the one that goes like, did you talk to people? Did you learn things
Right.
about them? What do you know about the jury members?
Sure I am.
Oh man, Turner might do better at this.
He seemed to be social with a lot
more.
more people.
So if you are in this intuition hub for a psychic session, I am no great at seeing the future, but I'm pretty good at seeing the past. I am having a vision. I am seeing the time when I faced off against Joseph in the bye-bye backstage competition. I never won a competition. I was evicted unanimously.
Is the false statement A,
Boop, boop, boop,
B,
boop, boop. I think
or
this
C?
first one might be kind of
Lock in
easy,
your
maybe.
answer.
Let's see.
Answers are locked. Please reveal your answer.
All right.
The false statement is C. Indy was evicted 7-1. You both got it right. You both received 1 point.
Let's go. Nothing muffin.
So I've got a tie.
Thank you for resetting
Mhm.
as we move on to video number 2.
What better way to
Not
say
2 let's go in 5 minutes time span.
Let's go.
They taste better than a turkey leg fresh out of the deep fryer.
Oh god.
Also on the menu, the veto was not used during my HOH week. I was the first person blasted with the glue goo and potty talk. I was only nominated for eviction once.
Is the false statement A, B, or C? Lock in your answer.
The first one was easier for me than this one.
Answers are locked. Please
I can't
reveal
get past
your
the sound of her voice.
I know. How do you pay attention?
The false statement is B. Jasmine was the second person blasted with glue goo and potty talk. Again, you both got it right. You both received
Mm.
a point. Thank you for resetting.
Listen, I would have gotten 2 wrong already.
Right? The first one I had, actually. But.
Muscles to work as a security guard, keeping all the predators out of the defense. I keep telling them, you wish you had lived so long enough to see when. I was the 8th grade defense.
They're so tiny.
I found a competition. I was the 3rd player eliminated in the O10
Wow.
competition.
You know what? I couldn't pay attention to that one either.
Yep. That's highly distractible.
But it wasn't his voice, guys. Jeez.
I mean, when it starts out with nipples, it's downhill from there. You're not going to pay attention after that.
Dang.
C. Joseph was the 4th player eliminated in the O10 the stage roach competition.
Jeez, guys. Are we going to have to find out from Monty? Is it math?
Oh my gosh.
I'm keeping the party going all day long.
Oh gosh.
Come check out my signature dance moves, such as being eliminated after Alyssa in the Get Lit competition, winning my second veto competition the week Indy was evicted, being the fourth house guest to join the jury.
Oh no. Stills of people dancing is just, they're not good. They're just not good.
Is the false statement
This is intruding on my safe space.
lock in your answer?
Yikesy, yikesy, yikes.
Answers are locked. Please reveal your answer. The false statement is A. Kyle was eliminated.
I wish they would keep asking them questions until one of them got it wrong. Just like, you know what I mean?
Right. Like we're
Don't go to a
we're in-
tiebreaker. Let's just keep going. Sudden death. Sudden death.
We're in for the long haul.
All right, here's video number 5.
I've gone from showtime to tat time. Stuck my Terrence's tattoos, where I'll give you a permanent reminder of my favorite memories from the BB Fest flight. Being the first person eliminated in the Punkaroo competition. When the veto was used on me my 3rd time on the block. Throughout the season, I received a total of 10 votes on eviction night.
Is the false statement A, B, or C?
Man.
I don't know which one that one is. And they're clearly stumped as well.
Lock in your
Good. This is where they'll shift it.
I need
Julie's gonna yell at him.
Lock in your answer. Answers are locked. Please reveal your answer.
Oh God.
The false statement is C. Throughout the season, Terrence received a total of
Well.
9 votes on eviction night. Again, you both got
This
it
is-
right.
But they're both right again. That's the thing.
Julie's
Is neither,
gonna start yelling.
Here's video number 6.
Number 6 is usually the last, isn't it?
Piece of the season. No one ever gets a prize.
it seems like, yeah. Well, wait a minute. How many are in jury? Each jury member gets one of these.
Along with losing the 4th veto that I played in.
True.
Scoring 4 rings in the final sudden death run in the Renfest competition. Being in the orange lane for the Pride Slide.
Wow, Michael Haters can just go away. He's just awesome. I love him.
Is the false statement A,
He's
B,
pretty
or
neato.
C?
Right? He's peachy keen.
Yeah.
Lock in your answer.
I love how like Taylor's like counting on his fingers. I don't know what he's counting,
Answers
but then
are
Monty's like
locked.
much more sure of himself. too.
Yep.
The false statement is A, Michael won.
Dang! He is not throwing it.
Did you hear the gasps?
Yeah, because
Here's video number 7.
Come see me at the BBC info booth for directions. I have tons of
Alyssa. London, France. I love all of her I'm a dingbat faces.
Lock in your answer.
I feel like they missed a set here with this. It should have been a record store.
no.
The false statement is B. Alyssa only lost all 18 competitions, not 15. You both got it wrong. Neither of you received a point. Monty still has the lead with 6 points. Turner
Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
And here is the last video.
So if Monty wanted to throw it, he's ahead now. He'd be like,
Like, how you gonna do it now, buddy?
You can practice some of my favorite mantras like won the first veto I played in. I finished with a score of 4 in the invitation competition. Zebot sing me last.
No.
She does have a good pre-recorded voice.
A, B,
I think
or
I know
C.
this one. I think it's C.
Lock in your answer.
Yeah,
Right?
Answers
I think
are
she was
locked.
first.
Please reveal your answer.
I think you're right.
The false statement is B. Brittany
Ooh.
finished with
Oh,
Hey.
she was last.
in the
I
invitation
thought she said immediately, why are your eyes so crazy?
Mhm.
And you win. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, there you go. On
Oh,
the head.
Monty. Look at Taylor. She's so excited.
Oh, what you gonna do, Monty? What you gonna do?
Mhm.
Does he look a little worried? He looks a little worried. I feel like he looks a little like
Yeah, because it's going to be really tough for him.
I think he look like he's happy, but he looks like sad also. That
And he-
makes total sense. He looks happy, but totally sad. All right. Oh, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think he's gonna do? Who's he gonna take?
I don't know. But he had to, obviously, there had to have been running these scenarios through their head, right?
Absolutely. Probably for the last 3 days on a constant.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just gonna say though that Taylor's dress as the resident face painter who loves all things glitter.
It's pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I like how it has
love it.
like the sheerness, like it's ombre on the pants.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
funky. Not funky bad. Funky good.
Funky good. Yeah. Funky like good.
Funky fresh before it turned into bad. This is the episode of Kristi and Jamie age themselves with the terminology and music
Yeah.
choices.
Well, being asked that earlier how it was that I knew about the Arsenio Hall, like that thing, because everyone knew about that in the 80s.
We were alive when everybody still owned one black and white TV in the house. Somewhere in the house, somebody had a black and white TV.
Well, and I'm still of the generation of, yeah, we had a remote control. It was me.
It was me. It was I. Well, all right. I don't know. Oh,
So Bean thinks that it was easy to manipulate the questions with a couple of those number of the comps.
with the comps?
Yeah. Was it?
I don't know.
I hope not, because that's not cool.
I don't know. I don't know. I would have failed it. I would have not won it at all. I know
That's
that.
pretty hard.
I'm always in awe of some of these players that can sit down and go through every day and like what happened, what day, in what order, what was the like.
But maybe what you have to do is like every single day you have to like say all the things up to that day. Day one,
You would
day two,
have
day
to.
three. And then every day you just add on the newest one, but you say it like over and over again to yourself too, so that you know it, right?
It's hard because I'm by nature I'm a note writer, you know,
And not having that
they're
is-
not allowed. Yeah, they're not allowed any writing utensils. They can't write notes to themselves.
You'd be like, geez, just give me. I'm gonna scratch it. I'm just scratch it right here on my arm.
Like I know, like I would be checking the back of the couch to see if it had like the fabric that you could like.
Oh yeah, like that
push the
suede
opposite
fabric.
way. I'd be like,
Then someone comes in and rubs it. You're like, dang it, you took away my notes.
like, where's my notepad gonna
Yeah,
go?
exactly.
So that's my first goal. If I get into the Big Brother house, like, where can I secretly tally notes? All right, square one. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm surprised Turner did as well as he did. He's not really great at. Yeah, he's not really great at those comps. He's just not. He's just not his thing. But I thought at first they were going to do the who said it version
Yes.
of that. And that I thought he would have done good
Yes.
on, because he is so much more social.
When they bleep out the thing, how did they finish that? Yeah.
Yeah, the bleeping.
That's a good
thing.
one. They didn't.
Oh,
Did they
I
do
love
that all season? Did they?
No.
In Congress,
Well, boo hiss, because that's some.
I love
great
it because
stuff.
it always sounds like, what the bleep did they say? Right?
Yeah, and I like watching him get thrown off their mark a little bit. You know, like they're in
Because
the
they start
zone.
laughing and it's funny to them too. So yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm a little bummed out about that. Now,
Dang
I've
it.
heard some talk that they think that the final 3 competitions, like the first 2 of the final, is not fairly split for like female and male, because
Okay.
the way that they always do these physical comps at the end. I don't know. Do you think it's pretty fairsies?
Maybe if you do a non-physical one as the first one, maybe that's what you
Yeah.
do.
Right?
Wouldn't that make it more fair? Then that
I
person
agree.
could then win without. If someone was just really brilliant, they could just win that way without having to
Having
do
the physical.
Mhm.
Turner,
Oh God, here we go.
just a few moments.
Oh,
he
guys.
casts his vote to evict. But before he does, you each have one last chance.
You'd be thinking like, okay, if I win, which one's going to ask me for lunch?
The sad thing is Turner is going to be like that. He drives a Tesla. He's doing all right.
Probably a month and a half now. You know that every single big move I've made, this is what you can honestly say if I'm in the final 2, is that you were right behind it with taking out Michael. That was on you. With taking out Amir and making leftovers, that was you, Kyle, Joseph, and me just kind of watching during my choice. So loyalty over royalty, but honestly, you're going to have both. You know, it's going to be unanimous. I have the worst jury management, I think, in a decade. So, you know, I'd be bamboozled if I wasn't taken. But, dude, I love you, and it's your decision to make. Peace and love. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Turner. Taylor?
Oh, Taylor, she's just like, she's just looking at straight ahead.
Here we are again, Monty.
Oh, this must be so
the
nerve-wracking.
world and the moon and stars, who took me with you to final 2. You know, I've had some very deep personal conversations about not only how much it's means to me, but how this is a greater good that we can be doing for the powers of the game. I also respect all the moves.
I like how you can see her reflection in the mirror, or in the windows, mirrored windows. It's like,
Sparkly booty.
yeah.
I hope that decision is
It's like she sparkles from all angles.
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you both. All right, Monty, you are now guaranteed.
Why are you holding his hand? His hand is dirty.
And the $75,000 prize that goes with it.
His dirty hand. Oh, look, she's doing the pageant hold with him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You are deciding.
Oh yeah. She totally is. And now she's praying.
For the winner of Big Brother. This could be a $750,000.
Look at that poise. Dang.
Are you
Ready for her pageant look?
Then please stand. Go to the head of the living room and cast your vote to evict.
I love and respect the both of you so much, so you know how hard this decision is going to be for me. When I look at my resume, the only thing that I can think that the jury sees missing is a big move made. So today I feel like this is my opportunity to make that big move. Turner, I'm sorry that I have to evict you, brother.
Woo! Okay.
You're the last person to be evicted from the Big Brother
Okay.
house.
Dude, no,
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
I want to cry for him. I'm so glad she gets to go, but I legit want to start
Yeah.
crying for him.
all right. Well, I love you. No love lost. I love you. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love.
And it wasn't like, sometimes you get to the end and like there's a couple of people that just don't even like each other. Like they just,
Yes.
where it can be so. These guys they all seem to get along no matter what. Even with the strife that they had from Kyle, it was like that seemed to get kind of, I don't know, to a better place before all of them.
Oh, Turner. Little dirty hippie man. Okay, but this is really exciting because now we have a second year.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. Look
Yeah.
at how the tides change when you give everybody a fair shot.
And look what he's telling her. He's telling her, I told you. He just keeps saying it over and over again. I told you. Because she didn't trust. Well,
Yeah. No, I'm just glad I won that coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, thank you. Now I'm gonna go kill this.
Now I'm gonna go tell them why you shouldn't win and I should. Dang.
Now I'm gonna go say why this was a bad mistake for you. Look at me. I can't handle these games. I feel so bad for Turner.
Are you crying?
Or disgust?
Oh, I got a little teary-eyed.
Did
I
you?
don't like seeing people I like not get what they want. Yeah.
Well, let's see
Even
what
though I
he
wanted
says.
her to get it more.
Yeah.
I would say, I'm not going to say on TV, but between mid and disgusting. We all may know what that was.
Okay, well, how shocked are you? Because you and Monty had a fight.
It was between mid and discussing.
Pretty early on in the game.
Sucking? I don't even know what it was.
I would say I'm shocked. I'm not mad. I love the guy. He's one of the coolest people I have ever met, so I have no bad things to say about him. I definitely would have taken him to the end, but the fact that he didn't take me, I can't be surprised. I took out Michael. I took out Amir. My choice started the left corner. All of those are huge things, and I get it. I wasn't not expecting it. I'll say.
Well, you handled it with grace. Did he, in your opinion, make the right decision in order to...
Was this like the first person that came out that Julie's been happy she didn't have to hug? she's like, oh my God, how bad does he stink?
Thank goodness. No, he's so clean. That hair is so fluffy tonight.
It is very fluffy. He used to see his lady tonight. He missed her so bad. Remember how he cried on the couch when he saw his mom and his girlfriend? Jeez. Wouldn't they be in the audience right there?
Yeah.
I think that,
So how do you sit on the stage and talk to Julie when they're sitting right there? I'd be like,
both.
I'd be like, shush, Julie, shush.
And in times where I had to put others in front of me, maybe sometimes I didn't. But
Any regrets?
maybe I would have better jury management. Maybe, I don't know, thrown something. I guess what ended up evicting me was that I had too many big moves. But otherwise, I don't see how I would have gotten this far anyway. So I think Michael, had I not taken him out, would be the
Better
winner.
jury management. See, even he knows.
you know,
Early on, but I guess just better jury management. Maybe not.
Maybe not evict Michael.
Well, just because like I didn't.
Aww.
What's the best thing you're going to take away from this experience in the house?
I think
Wow.
all the incredible
Look at Julie's legs.
all the
I know. They're so nice.
And her hair's like all like, she's got that perfect poof.
Yes. She looks great. Good finale for her.
Yeah.
She had to make up for that purple dress fiasco in the beginning.
The one with the fringe.
The lampshade dress, so weird.
So weird.
Looking for answers to help them make their decision on who deserves the $750 million grand prize.
I like how he's clearly not like happy about it, but like not
No.
at all.
'Cause that's what
He's
I'm
not
saying.
at
Like,
all like sour either.
because you know what? He can't really. He had no animosity to either of them, right? At some point, he could have got mad at him for starting a showmance up, but he didn't.
Right? Yep.
So, I
Do
mean,
you
that's
think
something
he maybe saw the writing on the wall for a couple days?
very possibly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna guess they're all kind of like playing their scenarios in their head at this point, right?
Well, I mean, once you recognize that there's two people that are like clearly like sharing the same bedroom and bed in the final week, like coupling, you know, there's like a
Yes.
coupling happening.
Yes.
You're like, okay, there's a reason why we aim to get showmances out right from the beginning.
Right.
This is
This is it. Yeah. And even Bean says Turner has class. See, it's official.
yes,
Turner
yes, he
has
does.
class.
He did great.
He'll be back to
Exit.
his as a rug artist.
Yes, making good money with his thrift store and having fun with his girl, and
I had found his shop online because I was like,
pretty fun things.
yeah.
There's some fun stuff there. You know,
So,
it's a lot different than watching Nicole Franzel go out, right?
Yeah.
Going to jury, stomping into jury. I mean, again, not that I can blame her for like, you know, you get that far and you get cut, you're gonna be mad, but it is
Yeah.
It's
What,
not the same. It's not the same.
How are they going to be able to cut into each other for this though? and say why they, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, I don't know, but I've heard Monty try to declare things, and he's not bad at declaring things. But like she did win Miss Michigan after only being in 4 pageants. Just saying.
really?
Just saying. She's only ever been in 4 pageants. And she took
Wow.
Miss Michigan. So
I mean, it must be hard when all you do is win.
yeah, she does know how to address the judges. So I'm basically, if she doesn't win, I do not feel like she lost doing nothing.
No.
You know?
I don't.
So.
Yeah, that's the thing is that all these last final 3, like all of them played good games. All of them had things that they had to like, overcome. I suppose. I think that Monty did hold back the beginning of the game, and I think that's kind of not fair because then you are forcing other people in your alliance to win stuff, and that's not cool. Really,
it may not be fair, but if it was in fact deliberate. And not just coincidental, but it was a deliberate move. I think that it's a good move because you're just letting other people ride with the targets on their back.
Sure.
But I'm hard pressed to believe it was a deliberate move with Monty. I'm hard pressed to believe it was a deliberate move with Xavier.
David would disagree.
He would. He absolutely would
say they absolutely planned it.
That's his right to disagree, but he literally was in an alliance with Michael. Like Michael wasn't gonna. He didn't have to hold back.
Yeah.
Like Michael should not have won every single thing that he won. He just wasn't faced against really great physical competitors.
No, that was really nice this season that you didn't really see. Michael was the one that kept running away with it. And you wouldn't have, on day 1, you wouldn't have said, oh, yeah, this is the guy. This is the physical threat over here.
This is the one that's going to beat Janelle's record. No.
Yeah,
you
no.
wouldn't have.
No.
You would not have.
So, yeah, I otherwise I think they were pretty. There are a lot of people weren't awesome at challenges, the physical challenge, and that's okay. That's okay.
True. Yep.
We don't have to be
the
professional athletes to go in there and compete.
I'm gonna be real. The seasons where where you've got somebody that's nearly a professional athlete, like they're almost to that point, and they're just sweeping the games. It's so boring to me. I normally don't love just a game that's on the back of a comp beast.
Right.
Like I want to see the social game and I want to see the manipulation of relationships. That part of the game is just so much more interesting to me.
I agree. The interpersonal things are absolutely where it's at.
Yes.
Did you watch any of the challenge?
I did watch a little bit here and there. I wasn't loyal to it though.
Okay. It was fun. It was fun to watch.
Yep, lots of drama. It was a lot more drama than I was expecting.
Yeah. The last I watched. Oh man, that last episode. After being so tough the whole season, and then it was taking them out quick. They were quitting.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Danny from Survivor that won the whole thing, so that was nice for him. He had lots of plans for his family.
And boo, Enzo, boo! What the heck, Enzo, man?
Like giving up. I mean, a lot of them quit in the cold, but he was the only one that quit in the water. It's like, come on, dude.
Oh, he's so excited for Taylor. Look at him. And he's got his kitty cats on.
Yes, he does.
And Terrence's shirt is also really fun.
Terrence's shirt, I like that design. Yeah, that's fun. He's got a two-tone hat on too. It's like orange and like cranberry on the brim. It's like a
it's got some fun colors.
And obviously he chose to evict Turner. All right, jurors. In a few moments,
Turner's so torn between being bummed out and so excited to see everybody and be a spectacle.
Oh, did you see? Brittany's doing the hair thing David likes.
Yep.
That's just for you, David.
She heard. Little bird told her.
Monty, Taylor, I'm here with the jury, and in just a few moments, they'll be voting.
I wonder what Joseph's gonna ask.
Oh, it makes me so sad. Don't break
Because
Joseph's
that was
heart.
his bro in the house too. That's the thing.
I know.
Oh God.
Can you hear me? No one can hear me? I'm still talking. Hello? Can you hear me?
Kyle's hair got long.
Can you hear me?
It feels a lot longer than it was when he left the house.
Julie, can you hear me, Monty?
Technical
Oh, they can't hear each other.
difficulties. Oh, geez, Julie's gonna freak out.
Question will sound quite right from me.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Julie can't handle this.
All right. Or maybe he just got it fixed. Maybe he got a little trim so it's like laying better or something. Or I don't know.
Yes, he's a little floof. He's got a little floof to him.
It looks like like somebody just came in. You're 30, dude. Like, stop trying to be a little boy. Like, right? Like, grow up. You're not freaking Peter Pan, dude. Come on.
Unbutton that top button, dude.
Especially as an age race was tonight, making that move to
All right.
side to a Vic Turner, who was probably the second best competitor in this game. Peace and love, man. I love that dude so much. So it definitely hurt to do it. But at the end of the day, I felt like that was the biggest move that I made in this game thus far. And it was a necessary evil that I had to sort of conduct at this point in the game.
Thank you, Monty. All right, Michael, what question do you have?
All right, this question is for Taylor. You look gorgeous, by the way.
Yes, she does.
Taylor, you were a big target for the first few weeks of the game. Did you adapt your game to improve your position? And if so, how?
First of all, hello, you feel too much. Of course, I adapted my game. I had no choice but to adapt my game because I was painted as the most unreasonable, unthinkable villain in this house. But in adapting my game, what I had to do was make sure I was growing personal connections with each of you. I had to build stronger relationships with the women, which is what I came here to do anyway. I had to make sure I was reaching out a hand to the rest of the people in the house and making sure that everyone knows that I was not trying to manipulate anybody. I was just trying to be exactly who I am. That is who I am in this game. I've been myself.
Freaking Brittany, man.
Myself, I've come to understand that I was able to play this game the way I always wanted to. And it's been through the kindness of all of you that you've given me over the time to show myself and relate to all of you that I've been able to become the person and show you all exactly who I am.
Like, seriously, Brittany looks like she's going to be sick to her stomach.
All right,
What
Joseph.
is her problem? Why does her face look like that? Is she going to cry? Is she happy for it? I can't tell.
She's like always looks like she smelled something bad.
Yeah, she looks like she's like ill.
Also, Alyssa's makeup is beautiful. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, the canvas ain't bad either.
Right?
So I'm just saying. It's pretty easy.
And making sure that pretty much having that conversation with Nicole to try to get her.
Okay, she's making the same face with Monty, so okay, maybe that's just her
Yeah.
listening voice. Listening
Yeah,
face.
she's got Taylor's back in this.
And I think that actually made a target on me much bigger the following week and the weeks thereafter. So I think that was
Joseph does not have Monty's back. You can see it in his eyes.
I think not. Yeah, I don't think not. I think he's not.
Thank you, Monty.
Whenever Taylor
Yeah, he didn't.
talks,
No smile
he
at
gets a
him.
little smile.
Yes,
yeah.
he does. Yeah, see, Taylor's getting this question. All of a sudden, now he's smiling again.
Mm-hmm. Look at him. He just instantly smiles. Like, yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic question. Thank you for the opportunity, Jasmine. When it comes to big moves in this game, I
Oh,
actually
my
wanted to
God.
make sure that I was not making the biggest moves ever. When I started a alliance with Michael and Brittany, I knew that people were always going to be targeting them. I never wanted them to be pawns for me, but I always wanted to make sure that I was fully true to who I was aligned with. When I joined the Leftovers, I was always a team player, but in doing that, what I wanted to do was to insulate and protect the Leftovers, but I also wanted to defend the actual game of the girls, and that's why I joined Indy and Alyssa. While they ultimately ended up being targeted me over time, I still joined them so that they would understand that I was.
Oh yeah, all those girls are voting for her.
Yep.
For as long as I could, the same way Jasmine, I protected you for as long as I could. The game that I came here to play is the game for the women, and I've done the best I can to drive all of us here.
Oh snap! And then Jasmine's like, she's super smiley about it.
Eating it up.
Thank you, Taylor. Okay, Brittany, you have a question?
Look at that. My biggest blunder is that I didn't get all of the girls here. What? What?
Facial expressions.
He looks like such a little kid when he gets that like very serious face.
You and Michael as a bestie couple that were the only ones exposed within our alliance. In doing so, I made myself a target the following week. And that was the biggest risk that I assumed because if anybody else would have won HOH, I could have been sitting on the block and could have been a huge target for the following week and could have even been voted out, depending on if somebody else within our alliance decided to flip. So that to me was the biggest risk that I assumed in this game.
Terrence just doesn't even look like he knows what the heck.
They're saying stuff that they did, and they're like, he's like, you did?
Like,
what?
What that happened? When was this?
You did that? Yeah, he's like, I don't remember that. What was I doing?
Nope, nobody told me about this. That's a good color on Indy.
The relationships that I was able to build over the course of this game. Social strategy, ensuring that not only do I have a strong alliance, but other people who are invested in my safety and success to make sure that they would feel comfortable that I benefited their games in the long term. Being on the block can be something that is seen as a very weak game. When it comes to me, I am resilient and nothing will stop me from
Brittany's got that face again. I don't know. Maybe she's just like really like nervous on live TV or something. I don't know.
It's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah. You gotta sit in the front row. I'd be like, I want to sit back there.
Girl, did you hear that? She said, if you are sitting next to me, you are going home. Sorry, Monty.
Your biggest move in this game was at my expense and therefore breaking a long-lasting fight to why you think you should get my
Completely respect and understand if you're feeling some sort of way about that move. But
If you're feeling some sort of way about that. That's not a great way to say that, is it? I'm sorry if you're feeling something about that thing I
Sorry if
did.
you feel some sort of way. Jeez, $750,000 of boohoo.
after I heard that you guys had a final two between you and Kyle, I knew that my game wasn't necessarily a priority to you and to those folks within the town before that time, right? So for me, it was just something that I had to consider as, okay, when did I have those conversations and when did I make those agreements? And to me, I had that agreement with Taylor and the rest of the folks within Big Coachella beforehand. And afterwards, he came in and we had that conversation to establish the final two only after we found out that you and Kyle had the final two. So that's where my head's at, bro. And if you don't understand that, I completely respect it regardless, but this is what I felt like was best for me.
All right, here we go. Let's vote. Let's vote. It's time. Now, Bean says that that's how Casey Clark won beat Big Brother 20, but I'm not understanding what we're responding to on that. Being on the block all the time? I'm not sure.
Man.
Casey Clark.
Man.
Bean, if you can tell us what you're responding there. Sorry, I was listening to them talk.
Throw it again, Bean. Let us know.
Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. That was like 12 minutes ago. Never mind. We don't have to go back 12 minutes. We're not jumping in a ding-dang time machine. Goodness
Ding-dang time
gracious.
machine.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're gonna get their final plea. I might be a little bit biased, but I kind of think that Taylor did better on the questions than Monty did.
Taylor, yeah. No, for sure. She
Not that
didn't tell
Monty did
anyone.
bad. He
I'm
didn't
sorry if you feel some sort of way. She didn't say that.
If you feel some sort of way.
Like any feelings at all. Sorry. Yeah. He's gonna let her have it.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a smart move. If he's interested in this lady at all, let her have it. Seriously. I mean, really.
I don't know how interested
Whatever.
he is long term. I don't think that this is going to be a standing relationships outside of the house. And I am 100% okay with that. You bet.
Yeah? You don't like him for her?
No.
No, you wanted her and Joseph to get back together?
Well, sure. Or, just like anybody that respects her and doesn't like talk down to her and then tell her she's being condescending would be great.
Ooh, was he condescending to her?
Oh,
Not nice?
yeah.
Yeah. No, when he had his little yes.
snarky thing.
When he was doing his he was feeling some sort of way that day. He was a little
he was. He was having a moment. He was getting real butt sore about this headphone.
He was a little hormonal even. He was a little teenagery.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna
get like, no, remember, we're no one's supposed to know that we're all super lovey-dovey.
If you're gonna get I gotta make them some headphones. Like, what are you gonna do about some
were disrespectful to me?
Yeah, what are you gonna do when she decides to go like this and interrupt her conversation with you to answer a phone call from her boss? What are you gonna do? Because that's bigger than some headphones getting taken off your head.
That is.
They're not a good relationship. I hope she finds someone that's more suited for her.
Maybe
him. Oh my God, they would make the prettiest people in the world. That makes seriously.
They're both tall and slender. They both have similar shaped faces.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. Both of them would
make.
They'd make a really nice.
Both really smart, or he's really smart. I guess she seems very smart.
She's pretty smart. She's a smart cookie. She knows how to tame the beasts. That's for sure. Sure. You're right. I was disrespectful.
Yeah, maybe he would say, you know what? As the previous season's winner, perhaps we should meet so I can tell you what to expect and what this is going to be like for you.
What there is to see. She's. I'm not going to say that she's, an angel in life and all things perfect, but she is a far cry kinder and more understanding than most of the people in the house were. And I know that some of the people that have already left the house are on the hate train against her. Oh,
really?
Daniel, for instance, is still a monster about her.
Because I think they just can't give up the fact that the way that they treated her made them look bad.
That it was yucky,
they think they were still justified in the way that they acted. Yeah, and you know what? Maybe you were justified at the moment when you didn't have all the information, but at some point
later you can be like, oh yeah, I was a total jerk. That
wasn't awesome. Yeah. Oh, the real Love Boat, guys. Who's gonna watch this?
Not me, because there's Jerry O'Connell in it, and I would rather get thrown off of a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean than
not a lover of Jerry O'Connell.
I mean, not after he hit 13 years old, because
not burned from Stand By Me.
When he was on Stand By Me, he was excellent, but
he was just the one they all picked on.
There's just too much cheese in that man. I just can't.
Oh, he's total cheese.
I just can't. Oh, there's a lot of singing that's happening in this commercial.
That's a lot of something. Shoo. Okay. I remember.
I am 0% interested in this show, and great for anyone else who loves it. Go for it. You do you.
I might only watch one episode just to see what are they doing?
Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, here we go.
Monty, Taylor, it is now time.
It's time.
This is big.
So they let Monty go first, then no one's going to remember what he said.
No, they won't. It's really going to blow their minds when she also wins America's Favorite Player.
I really hope so. I feel like we needed David here to root for Monty. Sorry.
We need someone to nana boo boo at.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he was gonna be so proud and brag that he won 2 years in a row, right?
Yep. I hope he's watching along with us tomorrow in the future.
And this is us telling you. I mean, unless we have read this everything tonight wrong.
Look at Joseph once. He's giving him eye daggers.
Made a move on his lady. You know what I'm saying? Invited her to stay in his HOH room. You don't do that to your friend.
That's my HOH room, buddy.
Respect all of you and respect whatever decision that you make. But I do hope that you choose me at the end of the day to be a representation of season 24 of Big Brother. And lastly, I'll say, I don't know what the temperature's like outside right now, but if you feel a little cold and frigid.
Alyssa's face is so hard to read in any serious conversation.
Thank you, Monty. Taylor, you're up.
Just keep scooping. I don't get it.
Inside joke.
Monty may have more blood on his hands than me, but as someone who has sat on this eviction block 6 times on eviction night, I have bled out the most in this game, but I have bandaged myself together every single time and gotten up and continued to fight because like so many other women in the world, that is what we have to do to get to the end. We have to take care of ourselves and put ourselves first, while also looking out for the rest of the ones who are behind us. I have been falsely accused and unjustly accused of using someone's mental health as a piece in this game, as someone's sick mother as a piece to use in this game. I've called the B word so many more times that I'm in this house and I haven't in my real life.
Wow.
Not to mention, there was an attempted all-white alliance formed, and I had to sit on the block, left on the block next to the person who tried to form that alliance. I have overcome so much in this game, and I've come to understand that I am not
Oops.
I am a sword. I am not a victim.
Everyone's like,
If there's one word that's going to describe the entire
oh, he's in love. Dang. Joseph just cannot.
So is Jasmine.
Yeah, she is.
She was like, I was wrong.
She's about to start singing to her. Some Bette Midler song. Did you ever know you were my hero? She's talking so fast and making so much sense. Alyssa looks like she's lost. Alyssa looks a little.
She is.
Thank you, Taylor. Thank you both. All right, jurors.
Oh, fist bump, not a kiss or a hug or nothing, just fist bump. Oh no.
Ooh, the audience even gave her some woo-woos.
Yes, they did.
Monty's like, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Indeed, you're up first. Please go ahead and vote.
I vote for one of my favorite person, my favorite people of this game. And I love you when you know, and I love you, Brazil.
She's doing a shout out again. What?
The
You
whole
can't do
country-
that.
Again. The whole
You
country.
can't do that.
You're out here.
You don't give shout outs here. Do they?
Apparently they do now.
This is not the DR.
Jasmine rocking her warm colors. She always wears such warm colors. She looks good in them. But mostly I love and support Taylor.
The face and the sword.
Oh God, he just loves her so much.
He thinks she's like a glamazon or something, you know?
How does he have such a northern accent? Please explain it to me.
You think it sounds northern, like in what way? I don't know.
Like Minnesotan, like North Dakota.
Oh, I don't know. What do they sound? What do people from Utah
both?
sound like?
I don't know. Not like that. Both. It's so weird. Terrence, I don't know where I am. I want to go home. I am sick of all of you.
Thank you, Michael. Alyssa, your turn.
It's like you were number one. I don't understand the you were number one. I don't get their inside things. They make me go. "Hmm?"
God, she's ridiculous pretty.
Thank you, Brittany. And finally,
So I made up my mind like 45 seconds ago. I don't know. This is just about for one of you, I guess. So I made up my mind like 0.5 seconds ago. I don't know. This is just about for
Yeah, he's probably like, I thought I knew stuff, but I didn't know nothing, and now I hear you guys talking.
That was the most Jesse Pinkman vote ever casted.
Well, like they're asking questions that's probably making him go like, okay. I mean, he hasn't really been. He's just out of the house. He hasn't really been able to think too hard, you know.
Oh, we're gonna go talk to all these jerks. Excellent.
Great.
Yeah, be do.
You know what? It is just in their face that if Taylor wins this because of the way they acted.
I know. That's the
I
thing.
mean,
Here's the deal. The Twitterverse.
what a Cinderella story.
The Twitterverse just loves her. And did she have the biggest moves in the game? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She was not the best player in the game. However, what she managed to do throughout the game is something that most people could not.
And how she was able to stay alive continuously and positive and
yep. And do it with grace and kindness. And no matter who sat down next to her in those veto seats, you know, like she has some sort of karma. The Twitterverse talks about the Taylor karma all the time. It is a real thing. And so she's apparently part wizard, and that deserves a win.
Nice to people.
Yeah, be nice to people. You don't know. You don't know who has the karma magic. I mean, like, if you can't be nice to people out of the goodness and sheer like enjoyment of being kind, then be kind because karma sucks.
The whole thing of how, and I'm totally guilty of this, of how I judged her because she's a pageant person. I was like, just at the thought of that, I was like, I'm not gonna like her.
Probably won't like her. Yep.
Yeah, like I didn't even want to like her because I just don't.
And you know
like
what? Her pageant. Her pageant friends that have come out on Twitter and talked about her, her friend who is running her Twitter account, they're awesome. They've all been so cool and they're so supportive of her. And
you said she
I'm
won.
not going to go like rush in to make best friends with people in pageants or anything, but it's been nice to have that window of reality and to be able to see.
But also, to be fair, you said she'd only done 4 pageants.
She won this.
Okay. So it's not like she's it's not like she's been doing it since she was 6. Yep. Maybe that would be the kind of person that would have a altered sense of reality.
Maybe,
where you would be like,
maybe so. Like she's got enough realness to her, and her. It's because she is genuine. I think that's the biggest difference. There is no act. There is nothing that she's playing in order to be genuine, or to get the jury's attention. She's just a genuinely kind person who also looks amazing in pretty much everything she wears. So lucky her. And it's like.
So Taylor graduated from Georgetown University. Or George Washington University, is that correct? That's what Bean says.
Bean will know.
Yeah. And Michael Ewing is saying, pull this Hail Mary, Taylor. So Michael doesn't think that Taylor's got it? Or, because I don't think it's really a Hail Mary. I think she's got it. Or maybe
I think facing what she was facing, not winning any of these comps to be able to take herself at the end, this is her winning the comp. Like as soon as she got up to talk, that was her comp win.
Yeah, and Bean has also made that prediction that she's won it. So, I mean, maybe we're just all like in an echo chamber now, but I think she's won.
Yeah, we could be. But
I mean, we can be wrong. It can happen.
I
And
feel
they'll all go, oops.
yeah, whoops. But I feel good about it. But
Okay,
also
I do
at
too.
the end of this, you do know that David is going to brag regardless because Taylor was his first pick. So
Was
David.
she?
Yeah, because he and I both picked her for the first, and then I was like, well, I don't want to be the same, so I'm going to be dumb and change it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's so
Yeah,
typical
so
me.
he's 2
That's
years
such a
in a row.
typical me. It's okay. It was like 15 years ago, actually, so it's fine. It's been a really long season.
Well, you know what? Then we won't have to watch him gloat here live. He'll just gloat on the Twitter.
Like a bunch of messages later. It's fine.
It'll be Facebook and Twitter where he gloats. And, yeah.
It's fine. There will
the
probably
messages.
be some like awkward dance move involved.
I hope it wasn't like it's not like Kyle's dance moves on that question thing. That was not good.
Like, you can't even have the pictures. Like, not even the pictures are okay.
There was one that looked like he was trying to twerk. What was that about? No,
literally him
don't
trying
do it.
to twerk. Literally the worst thing ever.
Oh,
poor Kyle, with the weird northern accent when he doesn't live in the north. It's strange. I gotta look.
I don't know. Maybe they sound like that. Maybe it kind of like dips down over. It's a Canadian thing or something.
I've never noticed it before that those vowels were so long.
Oh,
both. Both. So strange. Like, I'm pretty sure that I would spend most of my time in that Big Brother house going, why do you sound this way? Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. Are your ancestors lumberjacks? Like, I just can't figure this out. Where do you come from? Oh, here comes our not favorite.
Yeah, here they come. Wow.
Oh, Pooch and his DeSantis eyes.
Yes!
Got a little bit of a DeSantis.
He does look like he's like, I think he might be like the lost son DeSantis didn't know he had.
Right? Like the nearly nephew.
Up their game on the way out. Specifically, Taylor and Brittany, and how they try to form a final three with you. Set the record straight. Were you trying to look up?
Oh, Taylor gets to find out the truth.
I tried my best to protect you guys. I did everything I could to try and protect the leftovers and keep us intact. On the way out, Kyle set it up that I'm close with all of you, so I had to do some form of distancing. But I did everything I could to protect you guys. Parents knew going back in the house, I would have ran back to you guys and protected you again, so you wouldn't let me get back in there. I went out trying to protect you guys.
Look at her. Taylor's like,
They tried to fill her with so much.
Yep. Right. She cried. She was like, why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me? I'd forgotten about that. That makes her think like, yeah, then Monty's being nice to her. Yeah, maybe she was thinking that he was a jerk. I didn't even.
Yeah. Alyssa was a very strong push for the being anti-Joseph.
Wow. I love how they have to be separated over to the side.
You're not the same. You're
not the same. We have to make very clear delineations for the audience so that they know.
You're less important.
There it is.
Yes. Now Joseph.
Aww. When he was pleading to stay in the house. I'm not gonna lie. At the end of the game, Michael's a great player. I think he's
His face.
Did you ever suspect he was lying to you, buddy? Well, everyone.
Oops.
Michael
Whoopsie
He's
doo.
not the only attorney.
in the house.
Look at
There
him.
was one other. Well, the other lawyer in a game pleas
That's so great.
That's so fantastic. Oh,
I love it. I love it.
that's so fantastic. Good reveal.
Cute. That's cute.
That's bussin'. Okay. And Terrence is like, I really am a bus driver. Like, you know what I mean? I love the people who didn't lie about their stuff. You're like,
Yeah. I drive a bus still.
Taylor, where do things stand with you and Monty right now?
Things are still very early.
Oh, it hurts my face.
It's a very close friend.
All right, that's a little cryptic, Monty. Can you expand on this?
I will agree with what Taylor said. I'll take the fifth.
Speaking of summer showmances,
See?
you and Kyle have been in the jury house.
man, she's very sparkly tonight. Alyssa put on, like, she got all that like 1990s body glitter spray.
Oh, yeah.
I would say we had a lot of really great conversations in the jury house, and I decided to see what happens after this. We're gonna go home and talk our families, but I am feeling very hopeful.
Until you find out his mom knows everything you did.
Really great conversations.
We obviously time to watch the season.
I love him saying, I hope things work out, but right? That doesn't, I don't know.
Yeah, until she sees her like ex-boyfriend, and then she's all like, "Oh my God, what did I do?"
For the block. How does it feel knowing that coaching yourself is that part of the BB vernacular?
Pooching yourself.
It sounds dirty.
Oops. Oh, they're letting him talk a lot, considering nobody remembers him.
Yep.
It is time for one of you to set the record straight. Okay, this is one
Oh!
It is time for one of you to set the record straight. Who ate Jasmine's muffin?
Uh-oh.
Daniel, you said when you left this game, it was going to be boring. Was it boring?
It was for a few weeks, but it got real good.
Daniel looks like somebody who would be casted on Celebrity Big Brother, and that is not 100% a compliment.
Like he was famous once upon a
Once,
time
like,
for something.
back at some point. Yeah. Do you notice that Nicole didn't get to say anything?
He's gone.
That's a little weird.
My daughter just came in. She just realized that Turner's not in the final two. She's like,
Oh,
why?
no. Oh, no.
She had her favorite.
Yeah, do you notice, though, Nicole didn't say anything? She wasn't asked anything.
Right.
But she's kind of disappeared. After her first exit interviews, she's just, I mean, on one hand, she's got
was she not getting very good? Was she not getting very good questions as she was reading it? Like, oh, baby.
I think that maybe Nicole recognized the fact that she came across as being pretty awful, and there wasn't really a lot to defend on that. So she did the smart thing and just backed away from the cameras in the interviews, which is probably a lot better than something like Daniel, who was like still really wanted to be active in the interview process and was like sticking to his guns that Taylor was a horrible person.
Well, because he wants to explain. He wants to continue to explain and defend. And it's just
he's just dogging them.
And here's the deal. It's like, that's how you might have felt at the time.
Yeah.
Sure. But you were wrong. And just say,
even in his he was doing some live feed stuff, and people answering questions and whatever, and he was not nice. And I don't mean not nice in a funny, snarky, it's all in good fun kind of way. He was just mean.
I'm really glad the mean people didn't stick around.
I am
honestly.
so glad that the mean people didn't stick around, because the first 2 weeks of this season, I was like, is this where it ends for me? This is where I walk away from Big Brother? I've been through some things, but I can't with everybody picking on this woman. But here she
Bean
is.
says, where's Paloma? Paloma's not there for the finale.
Miss Paloma. Well, because she bowed out straight up. She left the game. She doesn't get invited back. Period. If you leave the game, you don't.
But to be fair, if it's a health issue or a mental health issue, which is a health issue.
Yeah,
Still,
yes,
you think?
It absolutely could be a mental health issue, but it could also be Paloma. It's just good, but when you self-evict, you lose the contractual right to any of the follow-up. So you're not in the game. You're done. You are done.
No, and I get that, but I really feel like she had to self-evict.
She did. She was
she was not doing it. She was not doing okay.
Nah.
Not at all.
No.
Okay,
all right.
Here we go.
I'm
gonna another winner before you.
Back just a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do, because you got the 5-second head start.
Oh, I was gonna say I can just mute mine.
$75,000. I will pull the keys from the box, revealing who each jury chose to win Big Brother. You will need
$75,000 for the summer still ain't bad.
Yeah, especially if you
still ain't bad.
Your favorite player on top of that, another $50,000.
Turner.
Alyssa voted for Taylor to win Big Brother. Alyssa voted for Michael has cast his vote to win Big Brother. For Taylor, 3 votes Taylor, 1 vote Monty. Michael has cast his vote. Terrence's vote goes to 3 votes Taylor, 1 vote Taylor.
Wow.
Terrence's vote goes to Kyle's vote goes to Taylor.
Terrence's vote surprises me.
Terrence's vote surprises me. So Monty got 1 vote.
That is awesome.
Okay, so I'm really glad that we were not reading that wrong because I was like, we should just stop. We should just don't even watch it anymore.
Right? Oh,
Yeah.
that's so great.
But he's trying really hard to run away from her and get out really fast.
Yeah, right, dude. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad that Terrence figured it out.
There was like a special tunnel from the backyard to the.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was weird. They didn't usually do that. Didn't they usually come just out the regular front door like normal? But like normally they do. Just go out the front door, right?
Yeah, right out the front door.
That was weird.
Joseph's like, it's cool. I'll see you in court.
All right. Ah. Okay, so the other 4. Oh yeah, there's Daniel. I was like, they're not up there. There's Daniel. Is he gonna say hi to her? He's standing there like he's going to.
That's
awesome. See, she is a class act, 100%. And Joseph's just standing back, letting her hug it. Oh, you see?
My goodness.
And the hug that she gives Nicole, that's ridiculous.
Right?
Oh, but Nicole's apologizing right there. You can see. Well, you'll see in 5 seconds, but that must be what she's doing. She's apologizing right there. She has to be, right? Because they're holding hands and she's talking to her, and it's like she just told. So there she says at the end after she gets done talking to Nicole, she says, "I love you" to Nicole. So they're okay. That's the other thing with that Taylor's so awesome. She's like freaking a good person. Like, look at that.
Right. Oh, that makes me very happy for her.
Yeah, you know what? This might be the very first season where. So if they're not mad at Taylor, Taylor's not mad at them. Taylor forgives them. Who's got beef with who? Like nobody, right, on the show? That's weird, right?
They shouldn't have, but I mean, there will be.
Well, there's lots of seasons. There's lots of seasons where we say they shouldn't have, but they
maybe
they
just
do.
with Daniel. Honest to God, maybe just with Daniel, unless he changes his,
But if Taylor's fine with him and hugged him and talked to him,
she's not going to have beef with anybody because she's living the dream and doesn't.
She
need
just
to have
freaking
beef with
won.
like, she doesn't need to have beef with anybody. And it's so amazing because what I love about this is that what inspired Taylor to play this game was Tiffany. Tiffany is the one who inspired her to try out.
Really?
Because she is a newbie to Big Brother, but after watching the cookout, she got super into it and then started.
She's like, I got to see what this thing is that people are talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, she started watching back seasons after watching Tiffany, and she decided, I'm going to do this. So, hell yeah. That's great.
That's awesome.
I'm so very, very happy for her. Now I want to see their faces when she wins America's Favorite.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we're right there. Whew.
That's crazy.
Go Taylor. I guess she can take a break from the pageants.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Get off of there. My fat cat just sat on the remote control during the TV. What are you doing? All of a sudden I was like, I'm not doing that.
Cat's like, I'm going to be involved. I've had it. I have sat patiently for 30 years.
He's been on this side and I've been petting him here. And then I'll move on this side and I pet him over there. He's been getting all the pets. He's fine. He's kind of upset that Michael didn't win them. So.
Well, I mean, only one person was representing kitties on their shirt. So
I know. That was your favorite, right, Boo?
The only person I would have been really happy winning over Taylor would have been Michael.
He just played such a really good game. He would have been very deserving.
Exactly. And he was and he fixed some of his grief and buddied up with Taylor, and I liked that. But man, oh my. So she's making history.
Bean says the only people with beef are Kristi and Jamie. We do not have beef. We're fine. Now, David, that's a different story. We'll have to see.
All the beef.
All the beef.
All right.
Remaining 3 keys, Joseph, Jasmine, and
Yeah, who do we
Dang, Monty got 1 vote.
got?
So
Sweet.
how different would it have been if he'd been against Turner?
I think that he would have been the clean sweep.
tonight. Our viewers have been voting for their favorite house guest. The person who receives
That's awesome.
more votes will take home
I think it'd be really funny if they voted Pooch. Pooch, you're like, what?
cruise for 2 aboard
I don't know why, but look at him standing there like he's got a chance. There's no chance, dude.
in no particular order were
Love it.
Michael, Taylor, and Kyle.
Yep.
And we have made history because the winner of America's
How's Kyle in the top 3?
Facebook.
You can hear my thing. You can hear my TV, couldn't you?
That is awesome.
They're all looking at her and going, "Dang, you can't give us nothing."
They're all like, "Oh my God, we were super wrong, and America hates us right now."
Oh yeah, So wait, so she got 750,000 for the game, and then 50,000 for America's favorite winner, America's favorite player,
150
right?
for the game and 50.
So
for
eight. So she's getting 800,000. Okay. I'm just gonna say, casting, you did a pretty good job. Except please, if you, I don't know, we can't do another voice like Jasmine's. Just please no.
No more Jasmine voices and a few less.
I mean, unless
maybe less Palomas. Because let's be honest,
I'm sure they'll try not to do that again.
Let's
that
be
wasn't
honest
great for
with
them either.
her own things aside. Paloma is really the reason why they all went after Taylor in the beginning, anyway. So, oh well, another season down, Kristi.
They somehow felt like Paloma was so trustworthy in what she was saying to them.
I don't get
they
it.
were
I don't
so
get it.
bonded to her. So I'm just wondering, like, was she like
family?
Was she doing like, I don't know. Did it flip at some point?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like watching Turner's reaction when she went home. I don't know, man.
Every time they show Terrence just looks like he's out of it. God, he's got the crazy eyes. What are you talking about?
I'm wondering if
I'm
really wondering if Terrence isn't just sitting there being like, man, I had everything wrong. Like I was so wrong.
I suck at this game.
I just want to go home. Like I want to use my own bathroom. You know,
yes.
He's done. He's out.
He's gonna go home and DJ some parties.
Yep. Gotta go
now it's DJ. Big Brother's own DJ Showtime. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah,
he threw it out there.
Tag on that name. Some extra hashtags. So we got another season down. She did. If you see, she did not mention a celebrity Big Brother this season. I don't know if we're gonna.
Oh, she didn't.
Yeah,
she didn't. You're right.
This year,
and maybe that's something they don't have locked down yet, or I don't know. But
right.
CBS and that's okay. If they did,
CBS has got other things to do now since
they
everyone's
do.
not locked down.
And honestly, with the whole celebrity thing, I'm not saying that the celebrities they got last time were bad, but I think if you do it every year, you're really scraping the bottom.
Yeah, because there's really a stick full of people that are going to be willing to do that.
Not every celebrity is going to be able to do
people.
that. Exactly. A lot of them aren't going to have the time to dedicate to that.
This is correct.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure when we'll be back around to drop in. Maybe we'll do we'll stop in and do some Australian Survivor.
Maybe
do a mid-season recap or something along those lines.
Who knows if we get a good like
if we get
get,
a good
or if we're able,
streaming service.
yes, correct. There you go.
Yes,
Then maybe we could do more than just mid-season. Maybe we could do more.
That would be
we could do,
fantastic.
their
Fantastic.
season goes a little longer than ours normally,
a wee bit,
and
a
they
few more
have
episodes a week.
It's like, for those who don't know, it's kind of a blend of our Survivor and our Big Brother together. So like they have multiple episodes a week, and they do a little bit longer, and it's a little.
It's like 3 90-minute episodes a week or something of the such. But it's good fun. It is good fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's fun, and it gives you lots to talk about. I really enjoyed last year's season. So,
so
maybe
that you are interested in, I'm sure that one of us will be tweeting about it if we decide that we're going to do that.
At the very least.
Follow us on the Twitter.
Yeah, I follow Jamie because she does the tweets way more than I do.
Kristi doesn't really. Once in a while she might walk through to get to the kitchen, but like she doesn't live in that room,
I don't. I like Twitter. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Thanks, Bean, for coming and joining us tonight, and everyone else who's watching. And
thanks, future David from tomorrow.
Good for you, David. You won again. That's a repeat.
There you
go. So good. Cool.
No,
one more time, you three.
We got
if
it.
If you three-peat, we'll buy you a shirt.
Yeah, we will. We will.
He's not going to be able to.
But
anyway, okay. Or maybe a hat.
Maybe my hat that he tried to steal.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, this is good now. All right,
wager a hat. All right. It's on.
It's on like Donkey Kong, babe. All right, guys. That at the very least we'll be here next summer, because where else would we be?
At the very least.
Otherwise,
go to
with
Twitter,
our summertime
like
Big
and
Brother,
subscribe.
Yeah. Come see us. Come say hi.
Come hang out again.
All right, guys, and that's it for this year of Big Brother. Well done, Taylor.
Well done indeed. Way to persevere.
She swept it. Anyway, all right, guys. We'll see ya. Take care. Bye.
Bye.